Hello again.
Hello, hello, good morning, good evening, or just simply, how are you?
We are back with another edition of exploring Druid 3 wisdom, and they share their centuries-old knowledge, and they conclude that the trees are just like people. And today we have a majestic, optimistic tree named Cedar.
Cedars are huge.
They interwoven with much of man's history. King Solomon's temple, the legend says it was built out of cedar, and many Egyptian mummy cases. Approximately 400 ancient trees tenaciously clinging to the rocky carved high in the mountains on Lebanon's Mediterranean coast.
Yes.
Comprise the true and historic cedars of Lebanon. The grove has 100-foot giants that, according to the legends...
Would you kindly repeat how tall are they? I think we do not comprehend how one tree can be so tall.
Oh, they can be even to 200 feet tall. But from cedars pressed into the ground.
Can you hear, not hear, can you see this? Can you feel this hot air of the Lebanon?
They can be in diameter up to 10 to 16 feet.
I'm losing my husband here. I'm thinking how hot it is here where I'm right now when I'm drawing this. And how hot is it, Vic? In Lebanon? Can you feel the heat?
Absolutely.
Because they are cedars of
Lebanon.
So it has to be intense heat. Oh yes. Hey, I have this fantastic idea. I don't have to blow the dust anymore. I'm just gonna
Wipe it off.
Sometimes, but sometimes I forget.
Not uncommon to live for 1,000 years. So we are talking about a tree which has been a witness to most of the man's history.
It reminds me of learning how to paint very, very hot sky. I was put in the position of painting with my aunt, and she was spectacular, very good painter, and she left me in the garden of hers, and she would come over, check up on me in a few hours every once in a while, and she would I was young, very young, and she would say, this does not stay, this is, you don't know, she would say, how hot it has to be. It has to be, how would I know how hot is in Lebanon? Or at that matter in Saudi Arabia, I was painting portrait of a sheik. But anyway, very long story. I'm gonna cut down to the moment that always when I paint the sky in places different than we are right now, always reminds me of, is this sky standing out? That's what was her sentence.
Yeah,
does
standing
it stand
up.
Does this?
Yes, does it stand up?
Does this stand up? And I would say, I don't know. How hot is there? And then I went later on, and I was fortunate to go to a couple of very hot places like Senegal, and I realized, my goodness, yes, she was so right. But then I couldn't even call her to say she was right because she was not longer with us. But this is how life is. We have to be very happy when we are going through life, and some people are giving us great advices. And okay, so here it is. How does it stand out? Pretty good, Vic? And here
It's hot.
Yes, it is hot, and the sun is just setting down. So okay, here we are, and this is the stage for our Lebanon Cedar. And where is he gonna be?
Live.
He is gonna live probably. Oh, and I know what I'm gonna do. You know what? I am gonna give you a couple of ideas, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna tell you what those things are, because this is clue to the wisdom of the tree. Those little hills are actually not hills, but they are part of the cone of the Lebanon cedar tree. Here it is, where Lebanon cedar cone is very round on the top, like egg, and it is built from those beautiful here they are. So if this is here they are. This is approximately how it would look. The pieces, and that's how I'm gonna incorporate those little pieces right here, symbolically
Setting up a stage.
Yes.
Of the cedar clay.
Yes, indeed. And they are very...
I should mention that if you were born between 9th and 18th of February, or between 14th and 23rd of August, you are considered a cedar tree.
And now we are gonna plan this gorgeous, beautiful, huge tree. The color has to be very proper. I got the color, and this is horizontally built tree which has branches very almost practically horizontal.
Yeah, many trees have the common name cedar,
Brown.
but the true cedar genus consists only of 4 species. Cedros is an ancient name for a resinous tree, remarkable for its horizontal branches, splendid in pyramidal, like a pyramid form. Cedar is a tree of rapid growth with the most peculiar fragrant wood.
Very fragrant, very beautiful tree, just spectacular tree, just so spectacular tree that it is actually
breathtaking.
breathtaking. It is.
It is. No, I mean, there's no question. There's just absolutely no
I have
question.
never ever have seen. I'd never had the privilege and.
No, we've seen some of them.
Not in Lebanon.
That would be absolutely.
This would be.
So if somebody wants to invite us to
Yes.
Lebanon,
We can do portrait and we can do murals in your house in Lebanon, and we will, or Syria, and we love actually see it would be just I cannot even imagine how beautiful is this. So this would be Cedar of Lebanon, and this is good. This is good. Everything is actually not
it's absolutely. I have a.
black.
I have a photograph of a cedar of Lebanon, and you don't know how close is that to resemble. Amazing. I
It's
wish.
not me drawing.
I
It
know.
is-
I wish
it
I
is-
could
I
show.
cannot be responsible.
No,
for
it's
it.
absolute. I'm in a total disbelief. Maybe we will somehow include this photograph in the end of the.
Let me
and-
get the color black.
And the whole. I will have to. I
have
can't.
two colors for. Which one would you think it would be? Like we are. How about this? Or this is very nice, helping extend the sky. Or would you like to have that? Both.
The black one seems to be. I don't know. At least in my eyes.
Again, the light comes from here. So please don't lose this photograph. We're gonna.
No. I know. We should.
And the branches from here, this part, are gonna be darker
Yeah, that's.
because this is how the light plays with our eyesight. Everything is actually. See how beautiful. This is the best part, because this is actually how. This is the perfect piece of the sky. I don't know if you can see this on this. Oh, this is very, very good. Very few times I really am pleased what I'm doing, but this is the time. I think this part is just like, if I could only somehow pick up this green. Oh yes. I don't want to have any of the texture from the paper, because the sky should be absolutely it has to be like, it has to be very, very grained. Okay, so this is the tree, and now we are gonna try to draw. Victor, I'm gonna give you your microphone.
No, and I have actually found the picture of it. I don't know how good of the photo is gonna show up, but it is absolutely and you have not seen this picture. I know that because I just found this, and I can show this to you, and you'll be amazed. You actually drew this without knowing. Well, that's what
that's
it is.
very true.
It's very true. And with the whole the
Yeah.
So that's what happens when you're drawing with the spirit of the trees. Amazing things happen.
I truly believe that.
And absolutely.
Okay, here we are. What kind of person, what kind of...
Oh, very reliable, strong, and capable of adapting to every situation.
Okay, let's see.
Intelligent and sure of yourself.
And sure of yourself.
Hardworking, always in control.
Working, always in control.
Cedar is a born leader. You love adventure, make your decision fast. It seems like you possess the true secret of success. Possess the true secret of success. What is it, dear Cedar? When you smile, and we know it is your optimism, your attitude, because you believe in yourself. It's not easy to please you, not easy to persuade you, but once it's done, what a great life you can offer for all of us.
Okay, here we are.
So I took my eyes off the
paper.
I took my eyes, and suddenly
You are in misbelief what I am doing.
no, as usual, I have no doubts that the true spirit will reveal itself very quickly. And I have a quote by Thomas Edison about cedars. I mean, we thought it would be very fitting to go along. We are all happier when we look ahead with confidence. Thomas Edison.
So actually, let me reverse this. This is very good example how we should. The quote is phenomenal, but looking ahead, it would be right here. Let's reverse the situation. Let's see. We always have to have fun.
Oh, absolutely. We've been admiring your creation already for about 15 videos, so you have the absolute right to experiment, because
sometimes it is just an experiment.
I know, but it leads to something.
Okay, now if it is experiment, let's try to experiment. Your quote changed my whole composition, because would you kindly, we are much more happier
when we look ahead with confidence.
when we had ahead. And now, the whole idea is that in art, I shall pick up this black piece. In visual art, we have to remember this rule is that ahead is always to the right and past is always on the left side. So before Victor quote,
Okay, so he was walking towards the left
Exactly.
side of the
but
canvas.
we cannot look ahead, even if it is possible.
It is just a natural
But-
assumption without it's somehow you would just, if it's not done intentionally, if the artist is not aware of the direction, he might achieve an unwelcome perception without really
Okay.
knowing that this is it is a fact that it's like going forward and going backwards.
Exactly.
And that's why all graphic design has already a message,
Implemented
right?
message, symbolism in the
That in our times, during 60s, where the creation of fonts and advertising were so, I mean, the rules and the designs were much more based on theories of fonts and shapes. There was a lot of fine artists around which could draw quite well, very well actually. It was a needed skill and well paid, and the work was much more refined. Unfortunately, computer.
maybe fortunate for the other generation.
No, I know, but computer, it kind of limits your creativity because it's already, most things are already there and you can just choose something which is fine, but
Okay.
not completely out of just your head. You can come up with something and create, because it has to, even there is a problem, it has to end up in a digital form to be able to be reproduced or used. So sometimes
This is black.
drawing by hand and then converting into digital technology doesn't allow through art style to really be evident, because after conversion it loses its finest detail, and the finest detail that's what it's magical.
So here he is. Maybe we could trim the face. This is the
I know
Cedar
you are.
monumental.
I know this is. I like it. This is because it is really. It's somewhere between an abstract almost, and it's an artistic.
Okay, this is this. Don't forget the Druids wear those cloaks. Am I saying
Absolutely, yeah, cloaks.
And they have it has to now be matched with this, which is on the. Am I this?
No, it's all. You're right. You're within our viewing window.
Okay, now you can see that he is right here. And where is he going? Let's see.
No, he is very. I'm the space druid part.
Blah.
I like this as a even some kind of a transcendental person.
Yes, he
of
is.
Unknown, could be combination of forms which not necessarily are all human.
Can you see this on the? I have spectacular colors.
No, it is. It's coming
Yeah.
through. It is coming through. It is. I know. That's Actually, now I looked because I'm watching you on a screen just to make sure everything is working well. But now I actually looked directly on the artwork, and the colors are just 10 times better.
Guess what? He is stepping.
Maybe we can. Could we just zoom in more?
I don't know. I can sit both
Yeah,
sides.
but the camera doesn't give justice to this, unfortunately.
Okay, now the blow.
Maybe a different. We would have to need some kind of a super high definition stuff. But if you support our channel and like us, maybe go to our website and choose something for yourself, we can grow and get. No, this deserves high resolution, and it's dark outside, so I can see that we only have artificial light now. So there is.
This would be a little longer. Remember that I'm gonna quickly draw face is the same size always as your hand.
Very good tips. No, this is very futuristic. I like it. It's from
because actually Cedar is such a huge, awesome tree that it at least in my head I cannot comprehend that.
No, but you have to just sometimes you just have to.
It is not a person. It is
yes,
just
exactly what this is coming through. Yeah. That's why it's transcendental.
Now to combine all this right here. See how easy it is to do. Now you cannot see that. You just have to always.
There are cave figures, and there is probably some that whole white. It's like it's in a tribal person covered in all white.
Okay, this is it. I block.
We leave you with the food
your
for the
thoughts.
thought.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
exactly.
And
Cover all this dust. I don't
very
like.
good. No, very good, very good. It doesn't have
It's
to
messy,
be.
messy, messy, but this is how it works. When you try to do something which is good, you don't think about putting things in one. I want him to be. If you'd give me a few hours, I could make him really.
No, but why? I mean, that's the.
Oh, yes, here we are. And white from the galactics.
I know, and those planets look like rocks.
Yes.
They look like.
Or another day we were discussing how far is to chain of Andromeda, and actually
Oh yeah, the star distance is.
yeah, it's so huge that
Yeah, the nearest star is some
Andromeda is
thousands. No, like I
well, we will come back to this.
light
We are gonna
years away. Yeah, I know it's
we're gonna talk about-
incomprehensible distances, right?
and here we could have to leave this like that because I shall not never leave, and it will be more and more and more. Thank you so very kindly.
Have a wonderful day and go outside. Take
Yes.
care. Bye bye.